The Dolphins right now put Stoyo on the field, Mr. Money, and we all say
will hold
that embarrassed silent prayer.
20, 25, about a 39-yard field goal attempt. 15 seconds on the board. Peterson to hold. Stoyo will have to kick off some snow. Here's the snap, set down. Kick is blocked. Never did get it up in the air. Never did get it up in the air. The clock continues to move as the ball rolls free. It rolls free in the end zone. The Dolphins fall on top of it after it was touched by a Dallas player, and Miami is arguing. Clock is stopped with 3 seconds to go. Miami has the football.
How about this?
The ball was blocked. The Dallas Cowboys let it roll free to use up the clock, and then they touched it, and the ball goes free, and the Dolphins come up with a possession on it. Now let's see what the officials are going to call it. With 3 seconds, the clock is stopped on the board. Dolphins trail by 1, 14-13, 3 seconds on the board. Now here is the call.
The field goal was touched beyond the line by the receiving team. The kicking team then recovered the ball in the field of play and slid into the end zone. However, since the ball was still a kick, it's down when the kicking team recovered the ball. The kicking team gets awarded the ball at the spot in the field of play, first down.
Oh, boy.
Well, you heard it.
That's exactly the way I tried to explain it. But I think he was a little bit elongated. But he was very specific in making his pronouncement. Now, from the 8-yard line, an 18-yard attempt. Hopefully the snap will be good. And to Peterson. And because the previous snap was not, and Stoyanovich had it partially blocked, gets a second opportunity with 3 seconds to go. If he makes it, the Dolphins win the ball game 16-14. Dolphins dodge a bullet there. Let's see if they can take advantage of it to win the ball game. Peterson will hold at the 10. It'll be a 20-yard attempt. Stoyanovich has made 2 out of 4. All right, waiting the snap is Peterson. Here it is. Sets it down. Kick is up. It's good, and the Dolphins win the ball game.
Yes,
the Dolphins
sir.
win 16-14. Holy Toledo. All right, all right.
All
Dolphins win the ball game 16-14.
The Dolphins come into Texas Stadium and kick some Cowboy butt. I love it.
How sweet it is. Oh, boy. You talk about hectic finishes. The Dolphins win 16-14, go to 9-2. What a finish to this ball game. Everybody up here, with the exception of my stats guy, who is a Cowboys fan, is ecstatic. And he's got a big frown on his face. Go get him. All right. So that's the way it ends. 1 play, no yards, 3 seconds, about a 22-yard field goal, 24-yard field goal by Stoyanovich. And the final score is Miami 16, Dallas 14. The Cowboys go down to their 4th loss of the season. And the Dolphins' next opponent will be the New York Giants, who are tied with Dallas coming into this ball game. So it'll be a happy ride home as the Cowboys blow it, as Stoyanovich comes up with 3 field goals, kicked 3 out of 5, and the second one, or the last one, was the result of heads-up play by the Dolphins and knowing the rules after the Cowboys had let it spin around on the ground after the kick was blocked. And Stoyanovich didn't hit it well to start with, but they let it spin around on the ground, hoping that we'll chew up some time on the clock. It was touched by a Cowboy player, but in the end zone and recovered by the Dolphins. And the Dolphins were smart enough to realize they had possession of the football with another chance at a field goal and a chance to win the ball game. So the final score, the Dolphins 16, the Cowboys 14.
For the conditions that we had to play in, I thought it was a remarkable football game on both sides. Both sides played well.
I'm just fortunate and thankful that I got that opportunity. It's really a dramatic finish, and it was just something that I'll never forget.
There were, hundreds of mistakes made in this particular ball game. It just so happened that that particular one cost us the ball.